Alright, my name is Kieru Ketsu, and I am releasing my first webtoon on February 28th called Hellside Fire Stories. It's going to be a bunch of compilation of short stories coming out, and then once I get comfortable as a beginner, look, the art's not going to be great, and, probably my storytelling isn't going to be as good as I think it's going to be. So until I get comfortable with that, then I'm going to actually start releasing the official, Hellside story on Webtoon, but I think it's actually a pretty good idea. Just doing a bunch of one shots, pretty much. I'm not the first person who said that, but I'm just kind of doing what I've seen on the internet, and yeah, I'm obviously taking it with my own thoughts. But anyways, today's video, I wanted to kind of make this video because Hellside is a story personally that I've been kind of developing for about since 2019. So it's actually been 6 years. And that's crazy to me. Obviously it's been off and on. And, it's not even a really official story about it. But, yeah. But the point is I wanted to make this video and so everyone can be, not me. And, not, don't hold on to your stories. Just put it out there because at the end of the day, I'm not going to be surprised if I look back on this story called Hellside, look back on this manga that I'm making in about, let's just say 5 years from now, and I look back on it and I might not even be thinking about Hellside anymore, which is kind of crazy. Sorry, there's a fly in here. Sorry, it's kind of crazy though because Hellside might actually suck. You know what I mean? And people might not like it. It might not be as good as the stories I think it's going to be. So the reason why I'm saying this is because just put it out because, look, you're gonna have to learn, and I'm gonna learn through this journey as well of creating this webtoon, creating Hellside, my, universe, and there's gonna be I'm gonna learn a lot, and then, maybe in a couple months from now, maybe by the end of the year, after I release a bunch of webtoons, I'll be like, okay, I have something better in mind to create, So this is why I just really think it's really important to just start creating, just start. So I actually started drawing last January. I was a terrible artist. I had 3-year drawing, and I'm pretty proud of where I'm at now. And the thing is, I think the most important thing I can do is just start creating manga. Just start doing what I want to do, and just start. Stop this tutorial rabbit hole and stop this practice rabbit hole as well. I don't. There's nothing wrong with doing what I've been doing, looking at tutorials. In fact, actually, I swear, the past 2 weeks, I've really clicked. It was actually about right about the time where I kind of hit some weird brick wall, and I just stopped what I was doing for a day or two, and I went back to it, and I've kind of learned a new way to draw the human body, and I went very simple of drawing the human body, and I actually if I didn't hit that brick wall, sometimes you have to fall down as an artist to really, and then sometimes you have to stay down and just think on how you can get back up and how you can execute it again. And that's what happened to me. I hit a brick wall, maybe creatively, and also just I was just stuck. I was stuck in a rut of drawing the human body, and then I went back to it, and I learned a new way, and it's a much simpler way, and I think now I have a really good foundation. And it's funny because it was really a matter of a couple of days, which it might have took me a month more if I just didn't stop. So it's crazy. I'm not saying I'm a master at drawing the human body. I'm not at all. I'm probably still suck, to be honest with you, but I'm getting better, and I feel pretty confident, more confident than I did a month ago. That's for sure. And yeah. So, anyways, point of what I'm trying to say is I'm just gonna start creating manga. I want to do what I love to do. You know what I mean? And I want to get out of this rabbit hole. I'm planning, so I'm gonna be doing monthly releases, 100%. But I actually think I might. We'll see how we'll see how the first couple go, but I think I'm going to start eventually doing weekly, maybe bi-weekly releases at some point because I just want to do what I love to do. I think I really want to get out of this rabbit hole that I've been in of doing tutorials and doing, just a bunch of practices. I hope I can, maybe, maybe inspire somebody to just start creating the manga, start creating the webtoon that you've been wanting to create. Because I think that too many people fall in of this hole of just practicing too much. Like, I'm sure there's artists out there who've been drawing 3, 4, maybe even 5 years, and they still haven't created the manga yet because they just stuck in this like hole of like always practicing. And I don't want to be that artist. I really don't. And I honestly, I wish I started creating it maybe even a little bit sooner. But it's okay. You know, I'm glad I think I have a good foundation of where I can just start creating manga. It's not gonna be, and that's another thing I want to end this video off. It's not gonna be good. Um, and that's the thing. It's like, you know, you look at like One Punch Man. You know, the art wasn't good, and that to me is so inspirational because, you know, I'm not saying I'm the next One Punch Man at all, but to me that's inspirational because it's like, you know what, I can just start creating Hellside, I can start creating my webtoon, and maybe the art will just evolve. You know, if people like it enough, I can just start creating it and just evolve as an artist. And even if nobody, in reality, what's probably going to happen is not a lot of people are gonna read it because, you know, it's my first manga, my first webtoon. You know, I'm a very beginner artist. The art's not gonna be good or whatever, and maybe the storytelling is probably not gonna be good as well. But heck, you know, I'm still gonna create anyway. Still gonna practice with it. And again, like I said, and then eventually maybe I'll just create a new story or something. But the point is I think we just need to start creating. Just start creating, start writing, start paneling, you know, start doing everything that a mangaka should be doing and get out of this hole of just endless practicing and just endless, you know, tutorials and stuff. Because at some point, what are you doing it for? You know, we're doing it to, you know, create manga, create comics, and that's what we got to do at the end of the day. So I'm really excited for this new chapter. Um, and yeah, you know, it's nervous as well because it's like, wow, like, you know, I'm doing stuff I never did before, and that's, you know, that's where all the growth is. You know, every single time I hit publish on Webtoon, I'm growing. I'm growing a lot as an artist because that all those panels and everything, you know, just everything, storytelling, drawing, you know, especially, you know, from my imagination, whatever, like it's really all gonna manifest me into a better artist much more faster, by the way, than just, in my opinion at least, and then just rather just doing endless practice. So anyways, because at the end of the day, if you want to be a manga, you got to create manga, and that's the only way you're going to grow. So much love, and I hope you read my webtoon Hellside Fire Stories on January 28th. Subscribe because I got more videos coming out, and, you know, I'll let you know when Hellside Fire Stories comes out on January 28th, or February 20th, my gosh.